Libra, thank you for joining me for your August Astro Tarot Forecast. I am shuffling the Green Witch Tarot by Anna Mora. The illustrations are beautiful on this deck, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you for subscribing to this channel and for your support on Instagram. I am going to go over the astrological transits for the month and then discuss some of the divination that comes through. If you'd like a personal reading, I am at audreyalison.com, and this is what I do all through the week. So thank you for choosing me for your private readings and for your support here. On the 3rd of August, we have our full moon culminating at 11 degrees of Aquarius in your 5th house of true love and romance, Libra. So some Libras have seen an ending or closure in their 5th sector of creativity, true love, dating, relationship, and or creative projects that you're involved in. Not everything is the way it used to be pre-COVID. So some 5th house arrangements like band rehearsals and certain forms of creativity have been very limited, and it's now up to the individual to get creative on their own. And not every project is being rejoined right now. And for Libra, you're discerning what relationships or passions or what you're passionate about, what works and what doesn't work in the 5th house. This is also the sector of children and fertility. So there is a closure here, and some of you have decided to not have any more children, or the females here are actually giving birth at the top of the month in the 5th house. And some of you have been birthing creative projects and publishing your works for the world to see in the first half of August. On the 4th of August, Mercury, our communication planet, enters the sign of Leo through the 20th of August. And this is in a very social sector for Libra. And this is a communicative time. This is a time of social networking and being more present in your relationships. Now, I know people are remaining safe in ways they feel are appropriate, and it's not the way it used to be in social life where everyone is out and about and able to openly, truly be receptive or warm. But it's still possible to let people know how you're feeling. And Mercury here is an expressive planet. And this might even be writing to people and just letting them know that they matter or that you're available in their lives. Your online presence could also be picking up at this time. And some Libras are using their balanced viewpoints in the world to create platforms for adversity, or create platforms for people to discuss issues. Libra tends to be very balanced and remains in the middle and can see both sides, but has a more, can see both sides to the world, but has a more grounded approach and a non-reactionary approach and a more knowledgeable, methodical approach to having people understand where they're coming from. So the long message long, I think Libras are using their mindset and their knowledge and their power for the benefit of people on a broader base. And maybe this is about Black Lives Matter. Maybe this is about COVID. Whatever the cause or whatever you're behind, I think people are listening to Libra, and you can be heard now with Mercury in this 11th sector. On the 7th of August, Venus enters Cancer through September 6th, and this is Libra's career sector. There's a replenished energy here. And for those of you who have been without during these times, with income and furloughed and things put on hold, Venus is the planet of smoothing over and effortless energy. She's in the career sector to give you a more balanced approach of what you need financially. And there could be promotional energy here and a more effortless approach to doing your job. Libras might conform to working at home and reside in their homes more effortlessly than normally. So what I'm getting is the changes that could be made could be that you're now working from home forever and you're taking more control over your position and authority and a more direct approach to your role in career. Libra could be reporting to themselves and making that the new normal. I'm sorry it took me a minute to get all of that out. On the 18th of August, we have a new moon at 26 degrees of Leo in the 11th sector of connectivity and that very social presence that I discussed earlier, where Mercury resides until the 20th. This is new relationships, new friendships, a new support group, a new support system, and new goals. Libra has some new goals lining up for them because things aren't the way they used to be, is what I keep hearing. That maybe that is the new approach to your mindset or something that has been on repeat. It ain't the way it used to be, or nothing's going back to the way it used to be. So you're diving into the future here. It's best stay present and then move forward. New goals, a new bucket list for Libra. On the 22nd, the sun enters Virgo. You don't mind any Virgoan transits because this is your very quiet 12th sector of endings and release and privacy and intuitive subconscious mind. It's the sector of quiet and rest, the very final sector of the horoscope. And when the sun is here, Libra is actually able to relax more, and you run very high on a mental note. You spin. So when the sun is in the 12th house, you can quiet the mind more than you are normally able to. Meditation and the practice of stillness when you get up in the morning, with not thinking, but with removing thought from the mind. Meditation is your friend, Libra, and a ritual of private practice could benefit you. Breathing, yoga, meditation, and different forms of healing could come into play. Therapies and therapeutic healing treatments could come into Libra's life from the 22nd through September 21st. Let's see what's here in the tarot for you. And if you'd like a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. You could look at your chart and get very specific data and dates according to your birth chart. Here is what arrives in the divination for Libra for August. The Lady and the Lord. Well, these are the lovers. This is the 6th card, Major Arcana, and that is the Major Arcana card that represents Gemini, another air sign. What does Libra love? What are you passionate about? And who? Let's see what else is here. the star. Another air sign. This is the sign of Aquarius in the Tarot. And you have Gemini and Aquarius, which are the other two air signs. Being recognized for your talents, artistic or otherwise, could come through this month. The star is the attractive energy. You have Venus in the career sector. People are attracted to your sense of control and authority, and even any artistic skills that you have. They should be put out to the world. There could be a very passive income that you receive from what you've already created in your life. Exactly, 7 of Coins. The receipt of income from the fruits of your labor. And what you've painted and created on this table, wow, that's a trip. And your hard work and efforts can give you a source of income. Trust your skill set. You're no longer an apprentice. You are the master of your environment and occupation. Let's see what else is here. There you are. Wow, all the air signs are up in the mix for Libra. The Knight of Athames, or the Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Quick messenger. Make sure that your messages aren't manipulative, or you're not trying to get what you need in any kind of with any kind of mind games, because the Knight of Swords is the one court card that can be manipulative and calculated in a negative way. And if that's how you're getting your goals met, that will come back to you. So you want to just be that Libra that you are, fair and just, and not coming from a place of malice or hurtfulness. Don't step on anyone else's heads to get where you need to be. Just get there because you're good and your art is good or your skill is good. You don't have to prove anything to the left or the right if you're really good at where you're at. Otherwise, it's like, who really cares what's going on around you? Also, this could be prone to spying and deceit. Be fair in your approach to life, because karma will come back. Karma's crazy. Karma doesn't forget either. And I think this might have something to do with your love life. The Lovers. There's a decision available to you too. That the Lovers is always the duality. Should I go this way or should I go that way? There's choices to be made, but I would stick with what gives you the recognition you deserve and what pays you honestly for your skill. When you're good, you don't have to convince others. You just are. So just be. Okay, Libra, I hope that was helpful. I'm wishing you a great, smooth month. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.